It's Cindy from the William B. Harlan Memorial Library, and today we're going to read the book Peter Spit a Seed at Sue. This book is by Jackie French Collar, illustrated by John Manders. Mary Lou and I were bored, and so were Pete and Sue next door. Over they came, and we were four. Four bored kids on a boring porch, watching a bug crawl across the floor. They look pretty bored, don't they? Just then we heard a fella yelling. He was selling watermelons. Melons, ice cold and sweet. Melons, what a perfect treat. Just the thing 4 kids could use to chase away their boring blues. Chasing after that watermelon truck, aren't they? We chomped and slurped and gulped and burped. Then Peter spit a seed at Sue, which hit her cheek and stuck like glue. Susie spit one back at Pete, which struck and stuck right on his seat. So Peter spit a seed at Sue, and then she spit one back at him, didn't she? Pete spit 2 at Mary Lou. How could I help but not join in too? Come on, I yelled to Mary Lou. You pepper Pete, I'll splatter Sue. So now everybody's spitting seeds, aren't they? Then seeds were flying everywhere, zipping, zinging through the air. Seeds were plastered to our clothes. Seeds were stuck between our toes. Seeds were tangled in our hair. Seeds got down our underwear. Those seeds got in between their toes. Off we ran across the yard, spitting fast and spitting hard. The laundry fluttered in the breeze as seeds buzzed through the air like bees. Soon our sheets had polka dots, and Dad's shorts sported leopard spots. They've spit seeds all over the clean laundry and made it polka dotted. We still could hear that fella yelling, "Come on and get your watermelon." He was in the village square. Seconds later, we were there. Gobbling up a new supply, we slurped 'em in and let 'em fly. So they found him and got more watermelon, didn't they? So they could spit out more seeds. Off we swooped across the square, raining seeds down everywhere. Oops! One hit the traffic cop. We thought for sure he'd make us stop. But then he got an impish grin, grabbed a slice, and plunged right in. So they thought the traffic cop was going to make them stop. But he just joined in with them too, didn't he? A camp bus rumbled up and stopped, and out of doors and windows popped 60 children shouting, "Yum! Watermelon, give me some!" So up pulled the bus with 60 children. They wanted some watermelon too, didn't they? Before we knew it, everyone was clamoring to join the fun. Mailmen, nannies, grocery clerks, barbers, butchers, soda jerks, teachers, preachers, hard hat guys, even dudes in suits and ties. Everybody's joining in the seed spitting, aren't they? They're all eating the watermelon. Through the thick and thin of it, we spit and spit and spit and spit, till from a limo stepped the mayor, who fixed us with a steely stare. "Enough," she boomed. "Just look around. What have you done to our poor town?" Now the mayor has came, hasn't she? She's not real happy either, is she? It was a sight, I must confess, a spitty, spotty, dotty mess. We bowed our heads and took the blame. We swore we'd never spit again, and vowed to clean it up. But then... So they're saying they're sorry, aren't they? And they're going to clean it up. But let's see what happens. A baker in his cart went by, and with a twinkle in her eye, the mayor grabbed a whipped cream pie. "Gotcha," she cried, and let it fly. So the mayor grabbed a pie and threw it, didn't she? Let's see what else is going to go on. I wiped the cream out of my eyes and looked at her in great surprise. She laughed and picked up 2 more pies. "Pie fight," cried Pete. "Yahoo! Me too!" He grabbed a pie, and so did Sue. So now they were into a pie fight, weren't they? Then pies were flying everywhere, zipping, zinging through the air. I turned and grinned at Mary Lou. How could we help but join in too? So there they are in a pie fight. I hope you enjoyed our book. And remember, be safe and be kind. Thank you.